What do you think?
Well,
I will rephrase the question.
thank you.
You like it?
Yes, I like it.
Well,
Something's happened to the girl.
Somebody fall out of the window. See, it's a dog now.
It's dead. It's been strangled. The neck is broken. Which one of you did it? Which one of you killed my dog? You don't know the meaning of the word neighbor. Neighbors like each other, speak to each other, care if anybody lives or dies. But none of you do. But I couldn't imagine any of you being so low that you'd kill a little helpless, friendly dog. The only thing in this whole neighborhood who liked anybody. Did you kill him because he liked you? Just because he liked you?
Well, let's go back in. So, dog, come
You know, for a minute, that Tom Doyle almost had me convinced I was wrong.
but you're not.
Look, in the whole courtyard, only one person didn't come to the window. Look.
Why would Thor want to kill a little dog? Because it knew too much.
While the climax in Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window is the most intense part of the movie, the scene that personally caught my attention was the scene where the whole courtyard discovers a dead dog. First, the scene starts off with Lisa showing Jeffries her new nightgown. Their dialogue is naturally cut off by the neighbor's screams of dismay after finding out that her dog had been murdered. We can see how everyone has come to the window to see what is happening. The camera cuts from person to person to show everyone's reaction, and in the end, there is nothing that they can do about it. And, in turn, they simply return to their normal lives. The number of neighbors that peep out their window and the monologue that the woman gives ends up distracting the audience from realizing that Mr. Hawthorne is the only one who didn't peek out his window. And I believe that this in turn comments on how, in the spectacle of public tragedy, many people will miss the little details when trying to piece together the whole story. Jeffries contradicts the attitude of his neighbors, who do nothing, because of his personal investment into Mr. Hawthorne's missing wife. He is the one to notice and point out to the audience what they missed, confirming our suspicions on Hawthorne. The movie also uses this scene to further its themes of voyeurism and nosiness. Many people can agree that being nosy can be considered rude. However, we all instinctively do it at times. While many of the neighbors are not invested with Mr. Hawthorne, Jeffries and Lisa are. This asks the question, where is the line between being a nosy person or being a genuinely concerned person? Because while Jeffries is correct that Mr. Hawthorne did kill his wife, the way the actor James Stewart delivers his line about Mr. Hawthorne not coming to the window, he almost seems to sound excited that there is still a case for him and Lisa to solve. Despite that case being the tragic death of a woman by someone who is supposed to unconditionally love her. While Jeffries is concerned, he is a bit of a great character, and for that matter, so is Lisa. Are they genuinely concerned about the missing wife, or are they more treating this like some sort of fun puzzle adventure? I don't think the movie is arguing that they are as bad as the neighbors in the courtyard who did nothing. However, I still think that they want to make Jeffrey and Lisa more great characters, who are technically doing the right thing, but treating it like a puzzle or a game at times makes it feel wrong. On a final note, The final shot of the scene is the moment that ties the whole scene together, not only because of the clever reveal as mentioned in point one, but also the methodical use of horror elements that end up making Mr. Hawthorne somehow more relatable and human. While most directors today may try to reveal the twist in a more spectacular way to make Mr. Hawthorne's character more sinister, Hitchcock is a little more subtle. The glowing of the cigarette in the dark as Jeffries notices him makes Mr. Hawthorne mysterious and evil sounding, and yet it feels weirdly normal given the context. If someone were to end up killing their partner and they did everything they could to not go to jail, and now the entire neighborhood is aware of a dead dog that they killed, they'd likely try to lay low in the dark. Out of sight, out of mind. They just had to kill a dog to get away with murder, and the dog almost messed up their plot. This, to me, makes Mr. Hawthorne less of a deranged killer or evil bastard, and more of a guy at the end of his rope trying to get away with something he is likely regretting now. While the shot makes him look mysterious and evil, I wouldn't be surprised if behind the darkness he is currently sobbing to himself, maybe from the guilt, but also likely just from that dread of, I'm not getting away with this, am I? This makes him more of a desperate man with a lot to lose, making him a very terrifying antagonist.